Yo. Yo. Yo, what is up, guys? We're reviewing some action figures. Today, guys. What I'm trying to do, yeah. Yo. Alright, you guys. So today I'm just gonna be showing you guys my my figure shelf. Because yeah. So I just bought this new shelf from my great grandma. Yeah. But yeah, I just bought this new shelf for my great grandma, and then I bought this new shelf, which I've had, or not. I didn't buy this. I've had this since I was little. I used to have all my figures on there until that shelf started to get full, and so I closed that up. I'm gonna put more figures on it when I'm done with this shelf being full. But right now, what I'm trying to do is up here, right? So we have the animated series Batman, from the Troika series. I love this Batman figure. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, stunning paint. Looks absolutely perfect, just like the comic or the animated series. Then I have live action Batman from Batman Begins. I love this suit. I always have loved this suit. And I love the actor for Batman. Played a great Batman. And then right here we have the new Superman with Crypto with the deluxe edition. It comes with all the faces and the hands right there. That I just copped that from McFarlaneToys.com. And then we have Henry Cavill Superman. And my plan is once I get this shelf full, we're gonna start filling this one up. But because I just bought this shelf, it's super big in person. Thank you for that. But yeah, it looks super big in person, and it is. But I have a live action Flash and animated series Flash. So I'm gonna put animated Batman, animated Flash, and this Superman because I love how cartoonish he looks and how bright he looks. He looks like he goes with that Batman. So I'm gonna have animated, and then I'm gonna have live action. So live action Batman, live action Superman, live action Flash, and then animated Batman, animated Superman, and animated Flash. And then once I can complete that, I'm going to get the rest of the Justice League. So I got to get Aquaman, and I have to get Wonder Woman, and I have to get Cyborg. Then I'll be done with the Justice League. And then I can start on my Marvel shelf. Because right now on my Marvel shelf, I have Iron Man, which is the first edition. This is the first edition Iron Man from the first comics. I got this off of eBay for around like $40. Super well articulated figure. And then we have Rom, this is actually one of my favorite comics. He's not very well known, but I really do like his comics. Then down here we have like a few random figures that I don't really, use. There's this Skeletor dude. I still have his box. I keep all the boxes, but he's really cool, I guess. He does have like the opening clamp mouth thing at the end, which I thought was, decently cool. Then we got this guy from the Ninja Turtles animated series, which is super cool. I love this dude. He looks really cool. All the detail on that figure. Then we have this guy right here, which I'm pretty sure his name is like Triclops. He's from a Netflix series, so I really like him. Then we have my 4-foot tall Superman. This thing is awesome. He's 4 foot tall because he literally goes to like my knee. Dude is massive. And then over there, I have a bunch of WWE figures. Like, I have tons of WWE figures that I used to get all the time, but now I don't get them as much because I'm not really into that anymore. So I'm more into superheroes, I guess. But for accessories, animated series Batman, I think they could have done better with, because this Batarang here, focus. Yeah, this Batarang right here is super bland. Even I know it's not meant to be like the most impressive, but it's just like it looks like a piece of plastic. The hands are super well made though. Hands look really like high quality, really good, which I like. Over here we have Iron Man. These Iron Man accessories are awesome. The thing that I dislike is that there's holes in the Iron Man for lasers like this. But it didn't come with any lasers, which I'm pretty sure it was supposed to. Then we have the Superman swap out faces. That is a new thing that I've seen with this figure. It's not the head that swaps out, it's the faces. So you can take off his face and then put a new one on, which I have like a regular one. The laser-eyed one is my favorite. This one right here. This one is my favorite. Laser-eyed looks awesome. That was one of my favorites. And then, yeah. And then there's these two flying hands. Just basic flying hands. Nothing too special. Then over here we have Rom. Bruh. He literally has just like another gun that he can hold. Nothing too special. I am working on building the collection. Obviously, like I said, I have like lots of these like WWE figures, but I'm probably gonna put WWE figures on the shelf. I'm more into DC, but I think that this is gonna be the DC shelf, and then this is gonna be Marvel shelf, or maybe I'll just get two of these. But yeah, thank you guys for the comments so far. Thank you for yeah, just thank you for everybody. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. It is pretty late right now. I'm just staying up late. But yeah, like I said, I just bought those two new Flashes, so animated Flash and live action Flash. And then I also have a Darkseid on the way. Darkseid is going to be awesome. Darkseid is one of my more favorite villains. I think he's better than Thanos. And that's once I get the DC done, all the animated and all the live action DC, then I'm going to start with Marvel. Because I don't have much Marvel right now. I used to have a Captain America, but my little cousin stole him. So, he was really cool. He was a Steve Rogers. And then, yeah, he got stolen. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Make sure you guys double tap the screen. Really does help me out. Thank you guys for all the likes and everything. You guys are great. Yeah, I know I don't really go live often because I know I just do like puppet videos, but kind of wanted to showcase everything that I have here. Kind of little side hustle. I love this Batman. He looks so clean with the paint. The paint and the ears and the cape. You know, like, you can get them into crazy poses. And then this box art is amazing. Looks absolutely awesome. Then the live action is really good. Especially, like, the detail on the rubber and the cloth parts. The back of that box is pretty decent, too. Then we have, obviously, my favorite superhero, or one of them, Superman, the newest one. I don't really like the S on this new Superman, but I understand it has to be a little more modern for him, which is understandable. I like that S right there, or this one on the Henry, because this one's like futuristic, but not too futuristic. That's kind of why I like the Henry figure. And Henry has a very iconic suit, even though it's the dark, scary one. Yeah, this guy does not want to stand up. Nice collection. Thank you. But yeah, this guy does not want to stand. That's okay. I'll put him up against the box. And then amazing back art for this dude. I really do love Crypto. He's a cute little, like, accessory that it comes with. I love how he has his ears perched up, and you can kind of see the yellow shading. It's not really from my light either. It's just kind of the shading. And then I love that Superman. This figure's articulation sucks, but this figure was $60 online. I would not recommend it just because the articulation in the shoulders and then the waist is horrible, especially that chest articulation right around the torso area. It sucks. I mean, this Marvel Legends figure can do better than that, and that's a $60 figure. But I can't. I do have to hand it to him because this was made in like 2014 or whatever. So it's not is up to date with the newer figures. This figure's articulation in the torso and chest area is, it's pretty decent, I'd say. Not the best in the world, not the worst either. Thank you guys so much for joining up. But yeah, like I said, over here, I can kind of show you guys all my WWE figures, or wrestling, I should say. Like, I have a lot of basics, but I also have a lot of, like, ultimates and elite. So I can grab all the cool ones for you guys. I have a few over here on the floor as well. But I'll give you guys, like, a little bit of a rundown real quick. But, yeah. So, but yeah, I have a lot of wrestling figures, which is something that I used to collect when I was little. Oh yeah, Iron Man comic for the first figure I forgot to show you guys, and comic for Rom, which I forgot to show you guys. Alright, let's review these WWE figures, you guys. Alright guys, so these are the WWE figures. So first we have this guy, his name is Kenny Omega. Wow, so cool. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is a Kenny Omega figure. We have a few basics in here. So we have like a Randy, CM Punk, who was my favorite for the longest of time. Kevin Owens. This dude, Seth Rollins, he's an elite, I think. That's why he has the torso thingy. This guy, who is like super popular right now, Cody Rhodes, he's pretty cool. I feel like I could get this dude into some good poses with his articulation. I'll keep that actually. And then The Rock. Yeah, and then who's this guy again? Does anybody in the chat know who this is again? I forgot. What's his name? It's something like Brown or Braun or Braun Strowman, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rey Mysterio. This dude, who has like all those allegations against him, Brock Lesnar. I feel like I can get him into some cool like boxing poses. Maybe I'll do poses at the end for you guys if you guys get it to 10 likes this stream. We have a Triple H guy. Edge. This is an Ultimate Edition. This was $50. This is like a Hulk Hogan. Sorry about the hair, guys. I have a husky, so it's kind of everywhere. But yeah, Ultimate Edition Hulk Hogan. This guy's really cool. I could get him to some good poses. And then we have this Kane, which is another Ultimate or Elite. And then this guy, Stone Cold, who was also my favorite when I was little. He also is an Elite. I think I can get these guys into some pretty sick poses, you guys. Maybe I'll put the wrestling figures on this shelf for now while I'm filling this one up. I also just bought this new lamp. Thing was crazy expensive. But yeah, guys. I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take a quick break. Then I'll be right back. And once I'm right back, I will get everything started for you guys. We're going to start doing some poses. So I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty guys, I'm back. It's time to start getting into some sick poses with these guys. Are you guys ready for this? Give me one moment. Alright, we're gonna get into some really cool poses, guys. I think you guys are gonna love this. Just turning on my TV so there's no reflection, because I know there was before. I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. We're just gonna open. Alright, I think that's good enough, right? Yeah, you can barely see me. All right, we're gonna start out with, guys. So we're gonna have. I'm gonna lay out all the I'm gonna pick a WWE figure, but you guys pick a superhero figure that they fight. So guys, pick any figure that you want from this collection. You can even make the big guy. And just tell me like which figure you guys would want. And then yeah, I'll pick that figure, and then we can, you know. Alright, you know what? I think that we could start with Rom. Super posable, super cool looking, has a weapon on him. Great dude for posing. Alright guys, we're gonna start this posing. I'll put up camera just like this, and I'll just get to posing. You guys aren't gonna see kind of like the full angle. You guys are gonna see like part of it. Sorry about that. I'm trying to work to get a tripod right now. Just for videos like this and for other kinds of videos. I do have a TikTok where I do stuff like this, so you know that plays into the matter. Alright guys, so I think we're gonna have Hulk Hogan fighting him. So I do stop motion, so posing isn't the most difficult for me. You know, but a lot of people do stop motion. So I think we're gonna just do like a block, like a defensive, like in his face kind of position. So it's gonna be him ducking down and like covering his face, and kind of have his foot back where it looks like he's being strong, and then have this foot in the front. Probably bend his body down a little bit, and then kind of be like that. Alright, now that kind of looks like that. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Make sure you guys double tap that screen. Alright, now we're going to pose this guy right here. Mr. Rom the Space Knight. I think we can do a pretty wicked pose with this dude. I think we're going to take out his gun first and just imagine the gun is in his hand. I'm going to throw one arm back, right? We're going to throw the leg back, and we're going to throw this leg in the front. Oh yeah, looks good. Looks nice and good to me. And then we're going to bend him forward, have him face it this way. Oh yeah, and then give him his little weapon. Lean him forward, and there you go, guys. Yo. Yeah. Bro fell over mid showing. Alright guys, and there you go. There's like the first pose of the day. We got Hulk Hogan blocking his face over here, and then we got Rom the Space Knight shooting at him. I think this pose delivered pretty well. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I really do appreciate it. I love everybody that came in here today. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.